Hi, I'm Patrick from North52, and I have my colleague Bruce here with me today to talk about how North52 can help insurance companies who are invested in the Microsoft Power Platform. Bruce, can you explain how North52 and the Power Platform can help insurance companies to deliver a fully featured quoting system using no-code and low-code?
Sure. Let's start with the Power Platform. We've got Dataverse, the underlying database. We've got model-driven apps, and we've got custom pages. We've got Power Automate, and we've got Power Pages. North52 comes into the mix, and this is where we provide all the complex logic processing. We've got decision tables. We've got things like rating table lookups. We can create records in Dataverse, update records in Dataverse based on complex logic, and we can even output JSON so that we can interact with third-party systems or custom pages. Let me show you a demo.
An agent will load up the Compare Coverage and Premium Costs custom page. They will select the coverage options to compare and the start date for the policy. Multiple beneficiaries can be added to the policy. Each beneficiary has their name and date of birth added. Once the required information has been entered, the Calculate Premiums button is clicked, which triggers a North52 formula to work out the premiums for each coverage.
How does the custom page feature work with North52 Decision Suite, and how is that utilized in the quoting system you've just demonstrated to us?
Let's first start with the custom action, which is created in Dataverse. It takes two parameters, JSON in, JSON out. And then we've got a trigger on that custom action being called. North52 listens out for that. We do some complex processing and then return JSON back out through the custom action to the custom pages. And then on the custom page, we are interpreting that JSON data and displaying it to the agent to look at the various policy options and the costs associated with those policies.
Can you walk us through the process of how North52 formulas are triggered to calculate the premiums for each policy?
Sure, let's take a look.
This policy has the Dental Plan 2 Silver coverage associated with it. When a coverage is associated with a policy, a North52 formula is triggered and the premium calculation is made based on the beneficiary details and the treatments covered. If we open the details for this coverage, we can see that it has a set of treatments included and excluded and various restrictions. The premium calculation uses rating tables specific for the coverage. North52 finds the treatments, determines the age of the policyholder, looks up the rating tables, and then calculates the premium by totaling up each treatment.
How are rating tables used in North52 Decision Suite in order to determine pricing for the policy selected?
Well, we've got a special function that we utilize in decision tables that look up the rating tables. For example, the base rate for the premium calculation, we pass in the table name, the coverage name, and we want to return the base rate for a given age and treatment, defined here as the exclusion-inclusion line of business. The policy start date is also included to ensure we look up the correct Xcash table.
How does North52 build the quote record, and what information is included in that record?
Well, first of all, we take the information that is entered on the custom page, and then we use decision tables to create the various underlying records. We've got a quote header that we need to create. We need to find existing contacts or create new ones if they don't exist in the system. We need to create policyholder records to associate to that quote. And then we need to create a coverage record. And this is a link to a template that determines what treatments are available for this particular quote and any inclusions and exclusions.
How does North52 generate a PDF from that JSON? And what role does Adobe Document Services play in that process?
Well, first of all, North52 retrieves the policy information from Dataverse. And we're talking things like the policyholder names, addresses, date of births. Then we get premium details. How much does it cost? What are the coverage periods? Then we also look up the coverage themselves. So we're looking at what's included, what's not included. We get all this information, we compile it into JSON format, and we send that off to Adobe Document Services, which is then merged with a template. Document Services then returns a PDF which we can email to the customer.
Okay.
We're not wedded to Adobe Document Services. We can use another document management service if we need to. Depends on what the customer requirements are.
Can you explain how North52 Decision Suite and the Microsoft Power Platform can help insurance companies to streamline their processes and potentially improve overall customer experience?
Sure. I think it's about the ability to deliver projects quickly, whether they're creating a new system or updating an existing system. North52 makes it really easy to adapt to change. If you need to change the rules, you can deploy that to your testing environment, to your production environment very, very quickly. And we provide all the tools necessary for an end-to-end solution. If with things like from generating a quote, to creating a policy, to a first notice of loss system, to then managing the claims adjudication process. Whether it's interacting with the agent over a phone or the customer doing some self-service via a Power Pages website, all those tools are there.
Are there any limitations or challenges to using a low-code and no-code solution in order to generate a fully featured quoting solution for a customer?
Well, when you're using North52, we haven't come across any limitations yet. North52 provides an extra layer of capability when you're really genuinely wanting to not use any custom code.
How does North52 ensure the privacy and security of all that sensitive customer information that's used during those quoting processes?
Well, because North52 is an add-on to the Microsoft platform, it runs entirely within the Microsoft instances. So the customer data never leaves their own instance within the Microsoft services and platform. And because Microsoft takes security and privacy extremely seriously, the chances are that data is as secure as it's going to be.
What advice would you give to insurance companies thinking about using North52 and the Microsoft Power Platform to implement a fully featured quoting system?
Well, first of all, they really need to just get in touch with us, either directly or via their Power Platform partner. Or you can go to north52.com, look at the information that we provide there, or even on our support site. Email us at sales@north52.com. Give us a call. We'll look at your requirements, provide a demo, and even a proof of concept using your own requirements.
Very good. Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you, Patrick.